Hello, I'm Nikki Stimpson, coming to you from GBTA and VDR Conference 2024 in partnership with the Nordic Business Travel Associations here in Copenhagen. And today I'm delighted to be joined by Samantha McKnight. Hi Samantha.
Hi Nikki.
Samantha is the Vice President Client Services at CIBT. So Samantha, let's get straight to it. What one thing do you believe should be a focus area for travel programmes as we head into 2025?
Probably not what they would expect me to say. I would probably say compliance. As our world becomes more interconnected, as things become more digital, it's actually easier for authorities and governments to see when you're doing what you shouldn't be doing or haven't done. So making sure your people know what they need to travel, that they have a really good and easy process for it, and then making sure you have partners who can help with the feasibility and permissibility and then facilitate the process. Absolutely. So how they can be compliant and stay within the laws of whichever countries their people are travelling in and out of.
And keeping on top of that information, because obviously it's always changing, isn't it?
It is. I remember doing a talk earlier this year, and by the end of Q1 there had been 234 changes in various rules. And sometimes they're really small. Yes. But in other cases, we saw Brazil earlier this year make changes that for certain countries, for the first time in 40 years, had to use visas where they were visa on arrival previously. Right. And now had to do transit visas for any purpose. Those are things that are such major changes. You need a plan and you need the right processes in place to make it easy for the end user.
Yes, yeah. Okay, and so do you see a link between travel risk management and cross-border compliance?
Yes, and probably different in ways to what people would think. I think it's a combination of, for the end user traveller, not wanting to have those moments at the border with an immigration officer because they potentially are on the wrong visa or utilising the wrong paperwork. There's also financial implications there with fines, but reputational damage to the industry and to the individual corporate entity as well. So it's a different type of risk, but it's a very real one.
Absolutely. And with new European specific changes like ETA, ETIAS, EES, what are the key considerations for travel buyers and travellers alike? What do they need to think about?
Again, it really is about process. Okay. And once there is a process in place, it's about engagement. So how do you know and how do you have a plan for your travellers to know what's happening? Have your systems been updated to reflect those? Do you need to put specific comms plans in place to make sure the road warriors, as well as someone who travels every now and then, is aware of what these changes imply? And it isn't as simple as, oh, but we do ESTAs, we know what those are like. It's the same, isn't it? No, some of these things are pre-trip and some are at the border or at the airport. So having that awareness and having an engagement plan, I think, are two of the prime considerations.
Yes, it's complicated.
It is complicated. Some things in the world get simpler. Cross-border travel, not always.
Let's see what 2025 holds for us then.
Definitely.
Thank you so much, Samantha, for your insights. I'm Nikki Stimpson, here with Samantha from CIBT at the GBTA Europe Conference with VDR and our Nordic partners, the Nordic Business Travel Associations. Thank you very much.